Now I'm going to start this video that I just stopped because I didn't like it, about the spot of light in the back. And as I play with the light, not even shining it, but what transpires on the movement of the light and what angle my light is actually on and what kind of light bulb I'm using. Now what's happening is there's a curvature in front of my light, so it's only getting the side of the light. And it's actually somehow the energy is being cast over to the door. What I want to talk about in this video a little bit are words. Jesus, okay, well, Jesus was nailed to the cross. And I talk about the three little pigs. I talk about the planet X, Lenin, and the three pigs. And the reason I talk about planet X and the three pigs is because X is the reverse of 3. The 24th letter is the reverse of the third letter. I'm not going to take this too far. As well, when I was doing a numerological count between planet X and Lenin at the time, I came up with a result of 333. In the result of 333, we have the letters of, the letter C is 3. When I multiply 3 by 4, I get 12, I get the letter L. 1 and 2 is 3. When I get the 7, 3 by 7 is 21, the letter is U. We now have clue. In French, if you ask somebody about a clue, okay, they want to know if you have the clue as the clue to, we're on this treasure hunt and we need a clue. Or you can say who's the best at it. It would be Mr. Clouseau. And Mr. Clouseau all of a sudden brings you to the what? That's right, brings you to the diamonds, because Pink Panther and the diamonds. Now pink takes you to red and white, and it's one of the rare numbers or colors that do not become, it becomes its own word. It's not baby red, it's not, it could be baby pink, but it's not baby red, it's a light pink. So the analogy, the words that we use and how we perceive them, and the reality of what the actual result is of mixing colors, tells a whole story in itself. And all this coming from CLU, clue. And why the three little pigs is because the pig's pregnancy is 3 months and 3 weeks and 3 days. Now we can make no mistake about the 3 days, and we can make no mistake about the 3 weeks. So with 3 weeks it's 21, and 3 days it's 24. Fine. What do we do with the 3 months? Well, in the 3 months, if it's 3 months of 31 days, if it's consistent months, that would be impossible, because there are no 3 months in a row of 31 days. So we're going to knock that out, but we can say 31 days, 3 months, 93 days. We can say 3 months of 30 days, which is 90 days, or we can go to 3 whole moon months, which is 28 days on average, 28, 29, 27, which would be 84 days. So each one of these calculations, right, would be, and we're going to use number 85, because what happens if it started in February and went February, March, April? So we would have 29, 30, and 31 equaling to the 90, but if it wasn't a leap year, it would be 89. Now, if we would use these numbers, let's just total it out, okay? 3 months of 30 days, because that is creation, is 90. Plus the 24 is 114. That is the gestation of a pregnancy of a pig. So we're going to use from the bottom of 84 plus 24 equals to 108, or 3 times 36, to the maximum number of days, which would be 93 plus 24, which would be 117, and now it's 7,11 the gateway. One place of 7,11 the gateway is now reflected inside 11 to 1 and 2 is 3. Holy mac, what a story that was, because Jesus got nailed to the cross. But was there anything else that the good old Lord wanted to tell us? The clue in French is a nail. The numeric value for nail is 36. But now I've got 5 nails, 1 on each finger, 1 on my thumb, 1 on my pinky. So how far does the nail story go? Clue is 3 and 3 and 6 and 3 and 1. So if you put these two together, we can have do. when C and L come together, if it's too close, it'll create the letter D. So C and L can create the letter D. What does it mean, and what is 3? 3 is a combination of 1 and 2 according to the cube. 1 and 2, but it is seen on this side as 1 and 2. There's a whole formation and things happen. We're talking, when I speak sometimes, I only speak of the primary effect of either the word, the number. When I spoke about 147, if you look at your telephone, 147-258-369. I use 147 formation as, I can't really explain it now other than the 1 month that is special in February, that is 28 or 29 days, the 4 months of 30 days, the 7 months of 31 days. There's more things that happen. 7 times 4, the cycle of the moon. 7 times 4 plus 1, because if you multiply it, it's the same. 7 times 4 plus 1 in bedmass mathematics, which means add, multiply, supply, subtract, something like that, the order of the calculation. So that would be 29. So we have the cycle. And then we have 29, the 9 representing birth, 2 representing the house, 19, 1 or 10, and 9 equaling to, again, the birth. And see, in 29, it's a whole word together. But in 19, they're telling you it's 10 and 9. In French, they'd go 29, 28, 27. So they're separating it. 19, 20, a whole word. 21, 22. 33. So all these words in French, all the numbers are separated, telling me another story. So let me put this on pause for a second. I just wanted to see what the numerological value of clue was. And it's red, and it's red, and it's black, and it's red, and it's red. I think this is the way you spell it. Don, do you spell clue C-L-O-U-S?
No.
How do you spell it?
C-L-U-E.
C-L-O-U-E? Say it again?
C-L-U-E.
No, that's a clue.
Yeah, well, that's how I spell it because I speak English.
No, but I want to know how to spell it in French.
I don't know. I don't speak French.
Okay, so we're going to put it on pause again. Okay, guess what? Looked it up on Google Translate, and it says clue is with no S. So at no S, it's 51. Boom, bang. We are connected to Mars. 70, we are connected to Mars and the gateway. When you bring a 0, that 0 is automatically meaning 1 inside 8. First level of understanding according to the cube, according to the square. That's what we're going to do first. The second level of this is that according to the roulette wheel, all the letters here in nail are all red. So you have all red letters. Now when we come to clue, the O is not red. The O is black. So we have 15 and 36. Wow. And 15, the 15th letter, also Mars, 33 by 47, 15, 51. Red len, nail backwards len, means wool. W23, OO is 30, is 53, and L is 12, 65. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5. 30, 42, 52, 62, 65, that's right. Jesus on the cross, cross meaning 54, sun, location in the house, 20. 54, black. Sorry, 54, red. Let me see this again. The O is 15. Let me just take a look at this and see what where my math is wrong. So we're going to continue on, and so just in case I need to write, I'm going to hold my pen here. And the counting of cross is the long count. 19 and 19 is 38, and 18 is 48, and 8, 56, and 3 is 59. 59 red, 15 black, total 74. In this 54 count, what we're actually doing is we reduce 19s to number 1. We reduce 19s to number 1. That's 18, and 18 is 36. We reduce the R from 18 to 9. That's 45. And we reduce the O from 15 over to 6. And that total is 54. So the long count, short count would be 20 and 54, meaning to the sun. On the cross, Christ, the cycle of the world. And here's the word Jesus now. We can do the same thing. Is this complicated for you? In the alphabet, this is the 10th letter. but we go 1 plus 0 equals to 1, so we add 1. This is the 5th letter. This is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So we have 1, we have 1, we have 1. Then we have 3 and 5, which actually says Ace Electric Company. And there's a saying, when you play the game of craps, when you roll those dice, 7 come 11. And then they say yo. Yo are the letters Y25 and O15, which says Earth and Mars, the heart and gateway to the 10 worlds. There's a multiplication thing, 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 2 times 5, 2 plus 5, and there's a whole situation that goes on here. And how can we arrive at these numbers? We have to know everything about the number. How do we get there? How do we make a number 5? How do we make a number 50? Well, if we're talking about change, we take 2 quarters, we got 50 cents. We have half of a dollar. But 50 is 5/6 of time, or 1 1/6, if you want to look at 60 seconds. So there's a whole big thing. In 60 seconds, there's 8 left here saying Earth is the heaven. In 60 seconds, there's 9 left here saying the birth. The birth through Mars in the heaven of Earth's heart. Yo, 7 come 11. According to the dice in the game of craps. There's a whole bunch of more rules there, but here we got it. When Jesus was put on the cross, he got nailed. Nail reverse says len. Len means wool, and it's been pulled over our eyes, or we've been crossed out. The numeric value to the sun and everything else that relates, even down to the 3 little pigs. Raphael, numbers, math, art, geometrics. Thank you for watching this video. The constellation of Pegasus 7286. À la prochaine.